This is McKinnon Law Firm, McKinnon Professional Office here in Moses Lake, Washington. They have, of course, the COVID-19, which is done in many ways, shape, and forms. The distancing, social distancing here in McKinnon Law Firm, which information was faxed to Carol J. Benzel in Othello, Washington. Carol J. Benzel, she's the judge for Othello, Washington, which is Superior Court Dixon in Adams County, 210 West Broadway. We're at Tabra Wallace and George Washington House here in Moses Lake in Fredo, Washington, which is Grant County. This is Grant County's Moses Lake McKinnon's office, Mr. James McGee, and also the Secretary office here, and of course Moses Lake, Washington. This is the Rhonda Kaiser's Funeral Home, which is the bottom of Pioneer Way. This is Olive Street, which is Brokendale, which is Brokendale.com, which is the retirement center. The crisis for the correspondence for the death toll is 1 million, 2 million. We're in the 3 million, 4 million sector for testing. Blood administer rights were done, and October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's September and October. Mr. James McGee is on his way in his Highlander, taking off doing his cases. As you can see, he drives off in his Toyota Highlander Sequoia, and Mr. James McGee and Mr. McKinnon Law Firm practices here, and the services they got going on. And Mr. James McGee drives off, and it's approximately 10:27 p.m. and the outing and the services they got here at McKinnon's Law Firm has upbringing, services. The grass is getting long, and James McGee and McKinnon Law Firm contacted Brandon West from Spokane, public defender, defender counsel offices. I have a sealed documentation and put on increments on YouTube, Facebook, and Mr. James McGee. Get peace signs, some mushroom signs here in the back. Mr. McKinnon at the physical address on Olive Street is always taking phone calls for also their visits and services here at McKinnon Law Firm. And also their administration office for Mr. J. Felice's office, and also Mr. Sackman Law in Othello on Hemlock. And download this information. So updating services in increments here in McKinnon's Law Office, here in Moses Lake, Washington.